Pedro Arposia, a pioneer, was the first teniente del barrio who led during the 1950s. He was appointed by the people due to his socio-economic status at that time. He guided the community with determination and wisdom through the challenges of the era. Gregorio Alave was once a teniente del barrio during his time in the 1950s, who led 1.5 years, then resigned afterward. Elias Gabio was once a teniente del barrio who was appointed by the community in the 1950s. Vicente Espulgar, one of the pioneers, and the last teniente who led in the 1950s. Salvador Caballero, Sr. was appointed as the first barangay captain in the 1950s, 1982, and led the barrio for more than 20 years. In his tenure, the road from the barangay proper to Tacurong is slowly opening and continues developing with the support of the government, the administration of Mayor Escribano, and the DPH. Under his leadership, the first barangay hall was constructed in 1968. The Tina Primary School was opened during his term in 1969. His kagawads were Pablito Estrella, Jesus Paclibar, Gaudencio Travilla, Vicente Espulgar, Bonifacio Plantig, Sr., and Felicito Gabio. Wilfredo Paclibar, Sr., became the first elected barangay captain in 1982-1988, after the election was conducted on May 17, 1982. During his term, the Bubog Road going to Waling Waling was opened. Chapel and daycare center at Ilang Ilang in 1983 and 1985, respectively. Alfredo Muico Sr., Gaudencio Travilla, Grimaldo de Mesa, Noli Asunada, Felicito Gabio, Bonifacio Plantig, Sr., and Claudio Baira were the kagawads at that time. The barangay secretary is Tarsila Lorca, and treasurer is Clemen Paclibar. In 1988, Paclibar resigned, and the next highest rank official, Demetrio Estrella, Jr., assumed the position of barangay captain. In 1987, Juvelin Porras was the first to be appointed as Kabataang Barangay, followed by Harley Larita in the 1990s. Demetrio Estrella Jr. won as barangay captain in the March 28, 1989 election. His kagawads were Renato Pagmanua, Radi Bangonon, Jesucita Lopez, Claudio Baira, Grimaldo de Mesa, and Noli Asunada. His secretary is Benedicta Lopez, and his treasurer is Ellen P. Daroca. SK election was conducted on December 4, 1992, and SK chairman Alfredo Porras was elected as the first SK chairman of Tina. On May 9, 1994 election, Demetrio Estrella Jr. was elected again as barangay captain together with his kagawads, Alfredo P. Porras, Nerio Pedregosa, Grimaldo E. de Mesa, Jean P. Lamery, Laney L. Suarez, Jerry P. Paloquia, and Edna T. Alfares. His secretary is Mrs. Ninfa L. Baira, and his treasurer is Ellen P. Daroca. On May 6, 1996, during the SK election, Guimar V. Bogador was elected as SK chairman. During the May 12, 1997 election, Demetrio Estrella Jr. was elected again as barangay captain together with his kagawads, Edgar A. Gonzalez, Alfredo P. Porras, Flor A. Estrella, Jesucita A. Lopez, Jose B. Lopez, Jerry P. Paloquia, and Grimaldo A. de Mesa. During his term, Captain Estrella initiated various infrastructure projects in the barangay, including the construction of a mini bodega at the barangay hall compound in 1989. Aside from the mini bodega, Captain Estrella also oversaw the construction of the Bucatil irrigation system and a multi-purpose building, Barangay Hall. In the following years, significant developments took place under Captain Estrella's leadership, such as the renovation of the Barangay Hall in 1990 and the establishment of a solar dryer at Ilang Ilang in 1993. Expanding on his accomplishments, Captain Estrella oversaw the construction of solar dryers at Waling Waling and Sampaguita, along with the opening of daycare centers at Waling Waling and Barangay proper in 1996. Further enhancing the barangay's infrastructure, Captain Estrella led the construction of solar dryers in Rosas and Orchids in 1998, and in the year 2000, the health center was established. Kagawad Porras resigned a few months after he was elected because he joined the Bureau of Fire and Protection. Kagawad Nelson Muico, a Purok president of Waling Waling, was appointed to be Kagawad in replacement of Kagawad Porras. During his term, IRA was formally introduced, and barangay officials were officially granted a monthly honorarium by the government. On the July 15, 2002 election, Remy Caballero was elected as barangay captain together with his kagawads, Jesus Horlador, Jean Lameri, Alice Caballero, Jose Lopez, Nelson Muico, Edgar Lameri, Grimaldo de Mesa, and SK chairman Richel Gonzalez was elected. His secretary is Mrs. Ninfa L. Baira, and the treasurer is Helen Joy G. Sereno. On October 29, 2007 election, Remy Bogador Caballero was once again elected as barangay captain together with his kagawads, Jose Lopez, Ma, Lourdes Bogador, Demetrio Estrella, Jr., Donald Baira, Ma, Angela Horlador, Nelson Muico, and Danilo Lazaraga. His secretary is Mrs. Ninfa Baira, and his treasurer is Helen Joy Sereno. SK Chairman Charissa Joy Pagmanua was also elected. On October 25, 2010 election, Remy Caballero won again as barangay captain in the said election and led from 2010-2011. Kagawads were Ma, Lourdes Bogador, Jose Lopez, Donald Baira, Demetrio Estrella, Jr., Ma, Angela Horlador, Elmer Muico, Edgar Bingal, and SK Chairman Criza Ivy Lameri were also elected. His secretary is Mrs. Ninfa Baira, and his treasurer is Helen Joy Sereno, but due to illness, Capitan Caballero passed away in 2011. Then the highest rank Kagawad Bogador assumed office. Remy Caballero Jr., son of Capitan Caballero, filled the vacant position in the Sanggunian. Kagawads were Ma, Angela Horlador, Jose Lopez, Demetrio Estrella, Jr., Donald Baira, Edgar Bingal, Elmer Muico, Remy Caballero Jr., appointed, and SK Chairman, Criza Ivy Lameri. Her secretary is Mrs. Ninfa L. Baira, and her treasurer is Helen Joy G. Sereno. During the 8 years of leadership of Captain Caballero, he accomplished the following: improvement of Barangay Plaza, construction of multipurpose building at Purok Ilang, acquisition of dump truck through LGU Tacurong, construction of drainage canal at Barangay Plaza. Livelihood project like hog fattening was given to RIC members through the LGU City Aid Fund, completion of Tina Elementary School covered gym, and the completion of ongoing renovation of Barangay Hall, and the concreting of Farm to Market Road at Sampaguita to Daisy. On October 28, 2013 election, Maja Lourdes Viahar Bogador was elected as Punong Barangay together with his kagawads, Ma Angela Horlador, Edwin Agana, Jose Lopez, Ray Pedregosa, Edgar Bingal, Liberato Porras, Jr., and Jerry Paloquia. Her secretary is Mrs. Ninfa Baira and treasurer Helen Joy Sereno. On May 14, 2018 election, Maja Lourdes Viahar Bogador was elected again as Punong Barangay together with his kagawads, Joan Gabillo, Ray Pedregosa, Liberato Porras, Jr., Edgar Bingal, Reynold Muico, Jerry Paloquia, and Josefina Padillos, stood by Punong Barangay Ma Lourdes Viahar Bogador as her trusted team. Her secretary, Mrs. Helen Oresco, and her treasurer, Helen Joy Sereno, played pivotal roles in managing barangay affairs efficiently. SK Chairperson Neil Christian Pedregosa assumed his role after a 5-year postponement of the SK election, becoming the longest-serving SK in Tina's history. In 2021, Treasurer Sereno passed away due to illness, leading to Secretary Oresco becoming the new treasurer, while Ariane Joy Makasama was appointed as the new secretary. In the same year, due to illness, Capitan Bogador passed away, leading the highest-ranking Kagawad Gabio to assume the position of Punong Barangay. Kagawad Stephen Roji Bogador was appointed as new Barangay Kagawad. Punong Barangay Joan Gabio continued the term of office of late Punong Barangay Bogador from 2021 to 2023. In almost 10 years of leadership of Punong Barangay Bogador, she accomplished the following: construction of the birthing home in 2016, construction of the new Barangay Hall in 2017, concreting of the farm to the Market Road from Everlasting going to D. Ledesma, construction of drainage canal at Purok Bougainvillea to Rosas, and the continuation of construction of drainage canal at Purok Rosas, the continuation of construction of the renovation of Tina Elementary School, covered gym, construction of farm to the Market Road from Sampaguita to Everlasting, construction of farm to Market Road from Sampaguita to Tual, construction of farm to Market Road from Sampaguita to Rosas, and construction of farm to Market Road from Sampaguita to Bugan. The 2-year lead of Punong Barangay Gabio, he successfully accomplished the unfinished projects of Punong Barangay. Bogadorthis are the following: construction of solar light with CCTV at Rosas to Orchids Road in 2022, and the continuation of the construction of a drainage canal at Purok Rosas. Tina was also recognized by the Sultan Kudarat provincial government to be one of the outstanding SKs in the province, and hailed as the most outstanding SK in Tacurong City in 2022, under the leadership of SK Chairperson Neil Christian Pedregosa. On the October 30, 2023 election, Joan Gabio was elected as Punong Barangay, together with his kagawads, Jerry Paloquia, Neil Christian Pedregosa, Ray Pedregosa, Alberto Espinel, Laila Estrella, Josefina Padillos, and Reynold Muico. His secretary is Ariane Joy Porras, and his treasurer is Helen Oresco. SK chairperson Jamie Louise Agutaya was also elected.